You know why you've been created that way? Because you have been born in the image of God. And because that is a part of God's character. Likewise, the same way with men, why are we masculine? Why do we like to go kill our meat and then cook it in a fire? Because that is a part of the image of God, the warrior nature of God. So you have both of those aspects of God wed in one person. But particularly His graciousness and His mercy speaks of His tender compassion. Now it's interesting to note here that even though Jonah really knew God's compassion, because Jonah knew, that's why he fled from Tarshish. He said, God, I knew you were a God that would do something like this. I knew if I went and preached your word, it would bear fruit. I knew that if I went with your words in my mouth, even though I went rebelliously, I knew that you would do this. So Jonah intellectually knew, theologically, he knew something about God's nature, but he had yet to embrace what he did know. And there are some of us this morning that know a lot about God. You know all about God's omniscience, His omnipotence. You know all about God's veracity. You can say all the things that make God God. And you know it up here, but you don't know it here. You have yet to embrace it. You've yet to bridge the gap from your mind to your heart. Notice that earlier, when Jonah was thrown in, when the storm came up and Jonah was in the boat, what happened? The pagan sailors cried out and said, maybe God will have compassion and mercy on us. Jonah didn't say anything. When the king was fasting in sackcloth and ashes, he said, who knows, maybe God will have mercy on us. Jonah didn't say. Why? Because Jonah was hiding the knowledge that he knew. He knew it, but he didn't embrace it, so he hid it. Could it be that the reason that we don't evangelize in the church is because we know all about God,